Hello. Hopefully you're all having a good one, and welcome back. Hello, Twitch. Hello, YouTube. Oh, wait. Hold up. Let me show you this. All right, and then let's launch some Path of Exile 2. Let's go. All right. All right, we made it to level 70. What are you guys up to? Oh, wait, did I not pop out the... Oh, I did pop out the chat. Yeah, I imagine that my sales of stuff are going to just continue to fall. Not that I was offering Primo stuff anyway. We got the bleed. Let's take strength. Just chilling, did my writing for the day. Awesome, glad to hear it. Okay. Do I have to click on this? Looks like. Travel to the corrupted biome. Obtain 50 breach splinters. Okay. I'm guessing I have to use... Wait, oh, can we craft on these?
Now, Ethan, choose what you need. See what you can achieve with that.
Alright.
Indeed.
Tier 3 sounds fine. Let me use a regal. Oh, you can't edit. Interesting. Okay. Okay, well, we got some maps. Let's go. We got some tier 3 maps. I had worked my way up to tier 4, but since I got all these tier 3 maps, let's just go for it. All right. Good thing I like you. Oh, hey, what's up, D? What you been up to, bud?
One down. Who's next?
That was a witch hunter. Oh, it's going pretty good. How about you, Brian? Prepping for holiday stuff, trying to wrap my hand around my youngest child buying his first car with payments. Wow, congratulations to your kid. Did you have to co-sign? No, really? Were they able to get it on their own credit? Oh, he works for the dealership. Oh, okay, yeah, the classic we know where you work. It's a little pregnant roller skate, but it's actually a really nice car, far better than I had at 18 years of age. Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
We meet again. Good on ya. Legendary. Reclassed certainly all the better. To retrace the logbooks would just bring them to me and... Even I out the logbooks, don't make that mistake. Hail. We meet again. Good on ya. To retrace bring them to logbooks, bring them to me. Farewell.
I did take the reward. What are you talking about? You're drunk.
Oh, not that far.
Oh, what? Can we only do 2? I'm just running my third ascendancy for second tune. Oh, okay, cool, Brian. I had a minivan with fake wood paneling on the side. All right, Brian, that's what I'm talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. Was it a Dodge Caravan? Okay. 88 Plymouth Voyager. Oh, okay, yeah, essentially the same thing. Man, Plymouth, that's a throwback.
Regular archaeologist.
Had quite a bit of fun with the ladies in it. Swing. Yeah. Let me guess. Did you nickname it the Shaggin' Wagon? Hell!
Go on. A useful trade.
Swing. Yeah. Wait, is that what you nicknamed it? Did you nickname it Swing? Oops. Used to go to a lot of great concerts. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's great.
What is it? Gold is useful, of course.
You could get 8 people in there uncomfortably. Yeah, I got you. Nice.
I'm getting swarmed under.
Yeah. I'm like, that's Cricky. Yeah, Cricky's doing it. Oravax has learned the ways of Trader.
You serious?
This build looks cool compared to others, a bit more action-y. Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't have a huge amount of AoE to it, so you kind of have to do your best Rambo. Oh, I'm doing that with... I'm playing with a controller. That's the only way I'm able to do that. Kite the mobs and everything. It's a bit intuitive that way. And there's different builds. Like this build, you have to kite mobs and stuff, but there's other builds that you just press a button and there's a big AoE explosion around you. That might be more your speed. You like that both this and LE have good controller support? I like the control. Like, I don't play controller on Last Epoch, but I think the fact that you can switch like seamlessly between mouse and keyboard and controllers is nice. Yo, Race Tune Doctor, thank you for following. No, they're saying, okay, you know what? We should check out a temple, see if they're better now. They said they updated them. Yo, you all right, mate? Yeah, I'm doing great. What's up, Race? You bought another bike, huh? You do this to me? Dude, I've been using lossless scaling on my games without integrated frame gen. So good, really. I have a feeling you like bikes. I actually rode a bicycle for many years before I actually got my license. So yeah, I was gonna be a lifelong cyclist, but then just, you know, like came a point I'm like, well, I should probably start driving. For other things, plus many jobs. Though I've been at the same job since getting my license, you know, I had this job before I got my license, and I'm still at the same job even though I now have a license. Many jobs prefer that you have a license. Are you talking about Are you talking about motorcycles? Or are you talking about bicycles? Are you talking about motorcycles? Believe it or not, I've actually never ridden one.
You've practically seen the corruption coming off of that thing.
I wanted to get a motorcycle for a long time, but I just think where I'm at now, that's just not a possibility.
Not yet. One down. Who's next?
Oh, there you go. Modifies an item unpredictably and corrupts it. How about we just take the currency?
I'm sure I won't regret this.
The good ones are cheaper than most cars. Yeah, and honestly, a motorcycle would not be such a bad idea for where I work. It might actually make sense, but not at this time. My brother also, he had a motorcycle for a couple of years, and he stopped riding it after some idiot cut him off, and he got thrown from the bike on the highway. And luckily, he's all right. He's good. No injuries, but 2 inches the other way. 2 inches the other way, and we would be talking about my brother in the past tense, if you know what I mean. High side highway. He was going down the highway, and some idiot pulled in front of him, causing him to have to like try and veer, not to hit them. I guess he should have just hit them, but that threw him off the motorcycle, and he went sliding across the road. If he had turned the other way, he would have gone into a high side on a highway. I don't know what you mean by high side. I've never heard that terminology. Yeah, if luckily he turned the right way, but if he had turned the other way, or if he had hit the car, then he would have gone into oncoming traffic. I don't think I've ever heard the term high side. Yeah, so anyway, after that happened, he kind of quit riding that motorcycle. And I'm not saying that because of that one moment, I will never ride a motorcycle, but it does give, what's the word? Pause. I also have friends, they've been riding bikes for years. Love them. They go everywhere on their bikes. They have a car for when they go grocery shopping. No issues whatsoever. So, I mean, like, obviously you have 7 of them, so. They're better. I was killed by my last architect fight with some crazy attack that I wish I could have telegraded. My second car was an Acura Legend, and I gunned to 88 miles to head back in time because I'm DB Cooper. Oh, yeah, there you go. High side is when you get flung from the bike into the air from a sudden loss of traction and suddenly regaining traction. Oh. Let me see. I saw the video. Luckily, there was traffic, so they weren't going super fast. I think they were all going like 30, 40 miles. And the highway was cutting through the city of Moss Landing. Your mate high-sided on track with you recently? Okay. So let me see. I think they're going about 30, 40 miles. The highway cut through a town. It was Highway 17 cutting through Moss Landing. So the speed limit, I think, is 55, but because of traffic, they were going like 35, 40. And then the person in front of him made a sudden illegal turn to the right. They were making an illegal right-hand turn out of nowhere. Just started going, and the butt of the car, he was about to smack into him, so he instead of turning this way, which would have taken him into oncoming traffic, he turned with the car, but that threw him off the bike. So I don't know if that would be considered a high side. I think I know what you're talking about, where you lose traction and it flings you, but the bike would have gained traction again. Him and the bike went over, but he went flying forward and slid across the ground because he had a camera on his helmet. So and he showed, like, he tried to show, like, a police officer showed up and he tried to show the officer the footage, and the officer was like, you're not majorly hurt, there's no damage, no major damage anyway, you were following too close, you could pursue this but you might get in trouble. No, he didn't hit the car.
You die now.
So maybe that was a high side. He had to make a sudden right-hand turn to avoid hitting the car, and that caused him to get flung from the motorcycle.
A sacrifice.
And he was wearing full gear. He was wearing full gear. Helmet, gloves, chaps, jacket. So I hate these commander fights because they lock you in this tiny little room and the dude does massive AoE. I feel like whenever you find him, you gotta like walk in. Like if you're doing what I'm doing right now, kind of looking over at chat, talking, that sort of thing. Like you just all of a sudden get killed and you're like, wait, what happened? Yeah, it locks the door. Yeah, you're just like, hey, yeah, my brother got flung from a motorcycle and, oh, I'm dead. oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely more rewarding than before. You would do like rooms and not get anything. And like some of these rooms, you don't even see the door close. It's just like a little red barrier. You saw a video of the traffic? Yeah, Brian, I don't know if you heard me say, my brother, we had to wait for someone to poke a hole in a box with a needle before we had cameras. Yeah, my brother had a GoPro type camera that he would have on his helmet. So he showed me the footage. And I saw it happen. I'm like, the person just made a sudden and unexplained right-hand turn. And the thing is, on that highway, it had 2 lanes. And it had a right-hand lane so you can turn in to go shopping. And then the person just made a sudden, unexpected veered off to the right. So they literally crossed over into the right-hand lane to go off to go shopping or whatever. And so they could have even hit somebody who might have been in that right-hand lane making a legal right-hand turn, but they made an illegal turn, no blinker, just immediately made the turn. So of course they slowed down to make it. My brother attempted to slow down, which motorcycles race, you can probably speak to this. Trying to brake suddenly on a motorcycle is, I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of model. My brother was riding a Honda. It wasn't a cruiser style motorcycle. It was like, you know, the crotch rocket, you know, rice fuel. So yeah. So after that, he kind of stopped riding his motorcycle. I didn't even ask to get any lessons. Serial Cummerbund 96. You guys aren't seeing this. No, I'm not interested in best viewers. So your account was created yesterday. Bye. Even Twitch was like, yeah, this is a bot. Even Twitch is like, yeah, we're pretty sure this is a bot. We're just gonna hide it. You could approve the message if you want. I'm like, nope. I'm gonna ban the account. So what kind of motorcycles do you have, Race?
Yep, that's corruption, all right.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think the motorcycle took enough damage when he had to try to not hit the car. I think there was something wrong with the gas tank.
Precise and deadly.
Yeah, if I remember, I think there was something wrong with the gas tank. Like he couldn't get it open. Something happened to the gas tank. Like he couldn't get open it to put fuel in. I don't know. It was before we moved to this place, so at least 6 years ago. Is the door open? I guess it is. Is the door closed? Yes. Yes, it is.
Do not stay.
Need more time.
Sacrifice for the queen.
Couldn't move. Something must have hit me. I tried rolling out the way and I couldn't move. I hate these guys. Like these guys alone are enough of a reason for me not to play these temples, bro. I hate these guys. And look, like, Jesus Louise. Like, how am I even supposed to get in there? He's just literally camping on the door. I can't do damage to him, but he just kills me through the door. Like, I'm just losing XP trying to do this temple. Oh my God. I can't even, now I'm stuck. Okay. Yeah, I think it's still a possible nope on Val Temples. It could just be every time I see a commander room, don't put it in.
Right in the eye.
No room.
What do you mean no room? This is good. I mean, it's fine. You might be able to sell to somebody for an Exile. Amethyst Charm. Oh, that's why I picked him up, because morning gamers, call me Craig David. Who's Craig David? Craig! Is that the temple? What are you up to, Sloppy? Wait, oh yeah, I already read it. Oh, is it because I never?
Nothing ventured.
Oh, it's down here. We're still on the first map of the stream, chat. Just so you're aware. No. Yes. Yeah, we're still on the first map.
My pockets are full. No room.
I guess there's no room. Not much. Got to upgrade my gear. Starting to die a bit. So I logged off. We'll get back to it later. So did you just get on? Yeah. Oh, you will get back to it later. Did I just get on? Yeah, about 30 minutes ago.
Speak.
All right. Armor, energy. Oh, wait. No. I need that.
Time is of
First, we need to go over here.
What is it? I will make use of this. Time is of the essence.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put maps in here. Now we actually got some E4 Waystones. It's a good amount of lightning damage, but no resistances. I'm just gonna stash it for now. Well, the thing is, it's corrupted. What's corrupted with 4 affixes? Nah, just roll on.
As expected.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do anything to this.
Can I help?
No.
What's new? Well,
It was a close one.
trademark, but don't worry. Well,
It was a...
but don't worry. I'll tend to the books.
Stash. We're gonna list it for 1.
I'll do what I can to sell it.
I think we could probably sell that to somebody for 1. Oh, oops, wrong. Oh, wait, no, this is the right one.
Misery.
King died by the spirit's will. You'll die by mine. Spirit, guide me. Every stride an offering.
Need more time.
Spirit, guide me. Every strike an offering. Let vengeance fly. Messiah.
Alright. Ugh.
Go on. As expected. Time is of the essence.
Okay, so what kind of Waystones did you push up to, Sloppy?
Again? Not touching a damn thing.
You go all the way up to 15?
Not today.
You're on T15 now. Killed Arbiter, get the option to regal my tablets. Oh, right. How is the Arbiter fight?
One down. Who's next?
Double juice. So you're cruising now. Can't upgrade anything, so you can't complain. That makes sense. Arbiter's a fun fight, to be honest. Well choreographed. Okay. Oh, so what level are you now? Last time I saw you, you were like level 86. Are you like level 95 or something? $91. Oh, that's pretty good. I think I might have already asked this before, but can you de-level in Path of Exile 2? Or is it just, you know, worst thing that'll happen is you get reset back to... You get reset back down to...
Simple enough.
I think you upgrade a piece of gear since level 78. Okay. Was this the bird guy? Crowbill or whatever his name is? There it is.
I'm gonna get ya. Oh, sure done it now. Precise and deadly. Need a sec. Ow, fool! Not today. Need a sec. Need more time.
expected. Go.
There better be gold at the end of this rainbow. Screw your utopia! Another notch on me helmet. Knocked it up!
So now that we've had, you know, it's been 1 week since the league started. What do you guys think of it? For those who are playing. Obviously, I've seen a lot of opinions online, and I've watched some videos.
Need a sec.
What up, Air Dragon? I think it's the fact that that dude could also resist elements.
One down. Who's next?
Morning, happy weekend before Christmas. Happy weekend before Christmas, man. How you doing, Savicus? League sucks, needs more cowbell, just messing, I have no idea. Nice air drag. Hey, so Brian, over on YouTube, why did you start a second tune? Oh wait, no, you're playing hardcore. Never mind, stupid question. You already told me what happened. Living the life can't be better. How are you? I'm doing okay, man.
No room.
I want to come back for that crossbow, because crossbows are good! Crossbows are alive!
Speak.
Armor, evasion rating. What do I got on right now? I got 20% quality, 778. Fire, cold, chaos. No life, right? Yeah. Spirit.
Gold is useless to me. Take it. Of course.
Let's grab this crossbow. It's probably not good, but... Yo, what's good, Kirk? Over there on YouTube. Thanks for becoming a member. I mean, except for +4 to all skills. This is not good.
Time is of the essence.
What's up, man? Oh, we're just clearing through some maps, bro. How about you? What you been up to?
Who sent you?
I should probably use that. Skill 15. Is that a spirit gem? No, it's a... Living the line. Oh, I got through 3 acts after switching the trash build. Hey, what up, RA30? The switching trash build I was using almost at endgame to freeze bosses and farm. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, Cole. I thought about switching over to a frost build as well, just because freezing's so satisfying, but I'm sticking with it. Love the monk. It's awesome. Oh, piss! So how long are you still on vacation, Saf? You got like a couple more weeks? They didn't give me like a little altar or something? End of March? I mean, I guess that makes sense. There's not much you can do. Yo, Kirk, thank you so much for gifting a membership over on YouTube, and it goes to Huracan. Yeah, they've been here before. Yo, thank you so much for the gifted membership, Kirk. I appreciate it. But this is the first year where I want to go back to work even before the holidays. I already miss it. Well, what can you do if you go back? Or is it just that's literally it? You can't go back until March just because there's going to be so much snow and frost. Nothing. Shovel snow. Would they pay you to shovel snow? Yo, Kirk, thank you so much for the sticker.
Another nacho meal.
You've been so generous, Kirk. I really appreciate it. Wait. Wait, is this normal? Wait, is it normal to be finding the abyss mechanics in the boss room?
Through your utopia.
They can boost the boss. You're making it sound like it's a good thing, so okay.
Piercing shot.
Well, also looks like the boss might be kind of stuck over there. Oh, well, no, he found a way out. When's another Exalts with bike? Some point. I know there will be more Abyss, but I haven't unlocked the tablets yet. It's just that that's been the first time I encountered Abyss in maps. So I was hoping to unlock the tablets. I think it's really unfortunate they put it in the freaking boss room. I mean, by tonight, by chance, the last one was decent. We got to do better, possibly. Quite possibly, Mr. Kirk.
More time.
After your frustration. We got it. Thanks, Ollie. I mean, possibly. I don't know if there's going to be anything that I want to upgrade. Do you think we should call it Exalts with Bike, Kirk? I was calling it Crafts. I mean, obviously we use more than Exalts. I think Olzig Sta. And then I assume you speed that up, Olzig Sta. Gambling with Bike, I mean... Gambles with Bike.
As expected.
Gambles with Bike. Hits with Bike? Yeah, maybe. I think one thing about that though, Kirk, because that like the thing about the last one is we had to move the item around quite a bit, and obviously it's going to be for short form content. So what I would probably have to do, as opposed to something like Slams with Bike, where I just leave it in one area because it doesn't move, like the camera perfectly encompasses everything that it's going to be capturing. That one, I tried to have it all in one area, but then we had to move it over here, and then, like, let me look at the camera. So here's where it was, right? So here's where it was. Camera was kind of like in between. We're editing on the item right here. That's fine. Everybody can still see the box. Then we had to put it into the thing. Had to put it into the thing to desecrate it. Yeah, that's the word. We had to desecrate it, and the whole box that shows the desecrations is like way off screen. So I would have to download the video, edit it, right? Or turn it into short form, then edit the short forms. It's, I don't know. Plus, there was just a huge, like, obviously, I would cut out a lot of the dead space, but there was some decent dead space of like, what do you think, guys? Isn't PoE's whole philosophy that they hate gold in game? Hence, in PoE 1, there's no gold, just currency items. Why in PoE 2 now is there gold? So you can buy from vendors. What did you? It's PoE 2 problems, man. Just put with Mike. Yeah, I don't know if I want to call it gambles. You know, crafts with bike, exalts with bike. That's cool. So what did you need to buy from vendors before in Path of Exile 1? Because I know they had vendors. Crafts with bike. That's what I was thinking. Doesn't really look like it scales much. They have a good setup. Don't ask about the vending system. They have a legit gambling system, and I hit a few times. PoE 2 gold. X cannot be traded to other players. X cannot be used in the player economy. Exists only for NPC interactions. I see. So the design is to make the early game easier. Yeah, I think so. Like, so is that what they needed before Air Dragon? Is recipes? Make early game harder for bots, I think. Really? That's just what I think. Never listen to Sloppy, remember? Right, Sloppy.
Who's next?
Okay.
What's new?
Come on, we could get like, 3 exiles for no, not 13. Yo, Kirk, thank you so much for the sticker. Yeah, we can list that.
Someone is bound to buy that.
Foiled creature! This'll get him! Open up!
Huey is one of the few games I spent actual money on and don't regret spending. Right. Is there a ton of games that you spent money on and you regret it? Old Zig?
Makes it all worth it.
Diablo 3? Really? I mean, like, did you get Diablo 3 like right off the rip? If that's the case, sorry. You have every right to regret that one, but I felt Diablo 3 got better, man. There was many a season that there was a few seasons where I went hard. Season 10 of Diablo, like that Crusader build, the Falling Sword build, where you leap up into the air, come flying down, and then just spam Blessed Hammer everywhere. Oh. I think I pushed to like... I think the highest somebody hit that season on Greater Rifts before we found out there was a cap. I think before we found that there was no cap, yeah, so before we found out there was a cap to Greater Rifts, I think the highest somebody hit in season 2 was like 105 or 110. I think I personally hit like 86, 87, and that was good enough to be in the top 1,000 for Crusader. Yeah, I want hard that season. I was so mad when I saw Rainbow Shire no cow level, but there is a cow level in Diablo 3. Oh, did they add cow level later?
All in a day's work. It's
a long pre-order. What do you say? Waited nearly 15 years. From Diablo 2 to Diablo 3? Was it 15 years? Holy. I was a teenager when I was playing Diablo 2. Diablo 2 was one of the... Wasn't until I was a man that Diablo 3 came out. It was 20 years between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3? Well, when was Diablo 2? That was 2000, right? Diablo 3 was 2012. You're right. I was also trying to like think like, oh, maybe you're talking about like a specific console release of Diablo 3, because it came out on PC in 2012. Felt like forever. Oh yeah, no worries. It came out on PC in 2012, but it didn't hit console, I think, for a couple years after that, right? Wait, how are you supposed to get down here? Oh, you're supposed to go up and around. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, when they did Loot 2.0 for Diablo 3, and then they released, what was the name of that expansion? The one that added adventure mode.
This'll get him.
The one with Malthael. I got the game right before that expansion came out. I think I got the game in like, I don't know what part of 2014, but then, yeah, I got the game at some point in 2014, and then, trying to think. Then I think it came out like later 2014. Yeah, okay, so you did pre-order the game and played it back in 2012. I feel sorry for you, sorry. Like, I'm sorry that happened to you. Not I feel sorry for you. I'm sorry that happened to you, because I felt like they turned the game around, but you're right. When it released, it was, not good. Reaper Souls. Yeah, Reaper Souls really turned the game around, and then they started releasing seasonal updates. There was a bunch of bad seasons, but the leaderboard resetting, the leaderboards and greater rifts, like, I loved it. Like I said, season 10, man, that's still just a highlight in my mind. That was a great season.
We killed the threat first, then finish what we started! I friend here. To me. Precise and deadly!
Still haven't found a game that satisfied the itch that Diablo 2 left. Then the Season of Interest stuff and resets helped change its course. Yeah. So what about Diablo 2 Resurrected or Project Diablo 2? Have you tried any of those?
Yes.
Have you tried LE? Project Diablo 2 is fire.
Blade. Of course.
All right.
Go on. As expected. Time is of the essence.
Ever play Last Epoch? That is my main game. It doesn't have like a ton of like what's the word? Like the end game, they're still developing it. It does kind of have an endless. It does have an endless difficulty though. Like it has a system called corruption, and you could just keep pushing corruption in your in-game maps to infinitude, so to speak. And the where I think the game really shines is crafting and build diversity. Because like, okay, so think about it this way. So you see like how like we have these gems in Path of Exile, and these gems are skills. So they don't have a system like that in Last Epoch, but they have classes with their own masteries, just like ascendancies and that sort of thing. But each class has their own set of skills, very specific skills, right? Like take it. And each skill in Last Epoch has its own skill tree. Like wide skill tree. So there's not as many in-game activities, but if you just like building and looking for loot and testing builds, they have like one Uber boss. It can, like, you can get long. I got 2,500 hours in there. You know, I got enough of these. Something like this is cool. I wonder if we could just gamble craft this into something good. Let's go. Reduce attributes, not looking good. Accuracy. Yeah, unfortunately not good.
Yes. I will make use of this.
Now this one has fire and
Go.
why do I think LE is not as popular as Path of Exile? like Path of Exile 1 or 2. Path of Exile has been around since 2013. It has a lot more content. Name recognition. Also, Last Epoch is not on console, so it's got a smaller footprint. Sadly, like what Savicus is saying, marketing, like they've had some good marketing pushes, but essentially they were kind of operating as a loss as an independent studio. So they recently were acquired. They willingly were acquired, and they sold themselves to Crafton, which is a how shall we say, a controversial publisher right now. So I feel like a lot of publicity that Last Epoch's been getting recently has been largely tainted by everything Crafton's doing. And even though Last Epoch still says, yeah, hard to push more money into marketing when the company's drowning financially. Yeah, they said they were not profitable. They're passionate. They're passionate. Like, and I think that's what I really feed off of, like, is the passion of the community. But yeah, I think there's a couple different things about that. They wanted to do the live service model, and they caught a bit of momentum, Olzig, when Diablo 4 started dropping the ball. Diablo 4 comes out, it's looking bad. And even I was somebody who came from Diablo 4 over to Last Epoch because I wanted to play a paladin, and Diablo 4 did not have paladin, and Last Epoch did. So I started playing Last Epoch. I'd been like a Diablo 4 streamer for, kind of long story short, over the years I've tried streaming, nothing really stuck. And then I was streaming World of Warships, and I was largely making YouTube videos for World of Warships, and then my wife got sick. So I stopped all content creation to make sure, I kept working, but I made sure my wife was doing well. And after that point, I decided to come back. Is PoE 2 going to be my main game by any chance? No. I guess I shouldn't say there is no chance that PoE 2 is going to be my main game, but as of right now, I am playing PoE 2 to expand my knowledge, because I do get asked the question a lot, hey, Last Epoch versus PoE 2, what should I get? I'm not going to say it's my number one question when I'm streaming Last Epoch, but I would say it's probably top 25. Path of Exile 2 versus Last Epoch, what should I get? What are the main differences? And I would always be like, here's what I know about Last Epoch, because I got over 2,500 hours. Chat, care to explain anything about Path of Exile 2? Because I hadn't really played it. That's what I'm doing here. Trying to get some more information. Trying to get some more information on it. So, yeah, so long story short, wife is doing better. I start streaming Diablo 4. I wasn't even going to be streaming, but I was playing Diablo 4 and I was having a good time when it first came out. So I started streaming it. Obviously, nobody knows who I am. I'm way buried down on the list, right? Essentially a brand new streamer. I mean, I had like 30 followers, and they all followed me when I was playing World of Warships. So none of them tuned in, right? And so I'm streaming that. Baldur's Gate 3 comes out. Diablo 4 drops a terrible patch in season 1. Absolutely horrid. So I start streaming Baldur's Gate 3. I finished Baldur's Gate 3. I was going to go back to Diablo 4. By the way, not much in the way of viewers on Diablo 4. I decided to play Last Epoch quick, and so I start streaming that. I get a bunch of people who start streaming me. I'm like, Diablo 4 player plays Last Epoch, and I just start getting viewers. They're like, yeah, I was playing Diablo 4 and it sucked. How you liking Last Epoch? And it basically those first few streams were just, shit talking. Shit talking Diablo 4. It was so many people who came to Last Epoch because they were all burnt out. from Diablo 4. They were all disappointed. So that long ass story that I said, that I told you, it all had a reason, right? That whole long ass story that for sure had a reason, I say, was there was a wave of people like myself who came over to Last Epoch to play it, including Rax. Rax came over about a month after I started streaming Last Epoch. Within the first 2 weeks of me streaming Last Epoch, boom, I became an affiliate after streaming off and on Twitch for 9 years, right? 2014 to 2023. Got the followers, became an affiliate, and yeah. I owe a lot to Last Epoch, and it all started because Diablo 4 dropped the ball. So anyway, in my opinion, I know that was a bit of a personal story. In my opinion, they then, capitalizing on that wave of momentum, decided to take the game out of early access into full release within a couple months, and they weren't ready. They weren't ready. The campaign still isn't finished, but the game is out now. And wait, when they announced that the game was coming out, they got a lot of people to get it. Asmongold was streaming it, Rax was streaming it, I was streaming it. Not that it matters, but there was a ton of people streaming Last Epoch, and the first 2 weeks, man, the servers couldn't keep up. That was also due to the fact that their server provider shit the bed. But nobody remembers. Well, I'm not gonna say nobody remembers that, but all everybody remembers about the release of Last Epoch is they weren't ready, and some of that is true. But yeah, there was just so much sentiment of people going, I don't like Diablo 4. D4 bad. Yeah, they never confirmed who the servers were. But we all know through the grapevine. Some guy on Discord was joined the server yesterday and started messaging me, and at first it sounded like they were just looking for streaming tips. Now they're like, have you ever considered promotion? This is where this is headed. Okay.
One down. Who's next?
Nowhere to go, bro. Oh, all that XP loss. I got nothing. Extra fire. They have extra elemental resistances. Feels like LE since launch made massive steps, but those steps mean that they have to start fresh and it takes time. They've been on the rails constantly. Yes, agreed. They've made a number of mistakes. And they've also made a number of strides. I mean, like the crafting system that they implemented, when Diablo 4 all of a sudden implemented a crafting system, even though they've changed it since then. But Diablo 4's crafting system kind of felt a little familiar. Of course, now they changed it because nobody liked the art. Well, I'm not going to say nobody, but there's people out there who didn't like the RNG aspect of it. I loved it. People would be like, whoa. What do you like about the Diablo 4 crafting system? I'm like, it seems pretty familiar. Dude, I took all this time to farm this item, and then I didn't get what I wanted on it. I'm like, who's next? Yeah. And sounds like that's one way to combat power creep. All right. And think about how much, like, bro, think about how much better some of those items, like, especially in Last Epoch, that you get, that, you know, you farmed it, you finally get it, you craft on it, and you get the right, you know, everything goes in your favor. Like, I'm at, like that feeling is way better than like, oh man. Make consistent seasons. I think they will, but I also think they need to drop the 3 to 4 months. Don't say 3 to 4 months. Give us an actual allotted amount of time, and I think it should be 5 months. And then if they're feeling better, 4 months, but no more than that. I think if you're releasing seasons every 3 months, that's just gonna be that's gonna be too insane. I can't move.
Need a sec.
Two seasons a year and an expansion with DLC classes peppered in. 4 months seems fair. Also gives you time to take a break from the game. I mean, quite possibly, but yeah, quite possibly Savicus. I think they're pushing it with the 4 months. Well, no, I said if they can get to a rhythm, 4 months is good. Not yet. Yeah. I see you're agreeing with what I said. That's why I say 5 months. Oh boy, I could buy an Exile.
Right in the eye!
Oh, I didn't realize Kirk left. That was his sticker saying next time. Catch you later, Kirk. I just saw sticker. Oh, it's this guy again. The guy with bad gas. Oh my God. I'm not a big fan of mechanics where you're playing well and then all of a sudden you're dead. Is that a crossbow or a gun? It's a crossbow, but yeah, like Air Dragon saying, no different. I'm losing all that XP. Cool. Ooh. Yeah, we're getting out of here. To be frank, I don't really care about the time frame. Just make it like season 2, not season 3. Yeah, but that's the thing though. Season 2 ripped so much out of season 3. Like, yeah, I mean, every 6 months, that's what it's gonna need to take. What's good, Kenneth? Alright. Since I got the currency and I would rather craft. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's use a regal. 21 dexterity. 11% attack speed. Physical damage. Okay. I guess that's whatever. And use a Valor for the hell of it. Nothing happened. Okay. Oh wait, 10% chance to maim on hit? That was the corruption we got. Alright, this has been wasting currency with bike. I don't know if we were wasting currency, but spending currency. T7, T6. Yeah, I mean, there's some nice things about it. Obviously not going to be as high as this one. But out of curiosity, yeah, half the damage.
Have you found more of what we seek? Find more beast remnants for my research.
Go on. Gold is
There we
useless.
go.
Time is of the essence.
Huge W. Yeah, what have you been up to, Canuck?
With all the gods
Should we sell it?
I suppose
Precise and deadly.
we shall see how far you can be pushed.
Another notch on me helmet.
It's raining gems. You're just trying out the werewolf? What do you think? Seems okay for now, but melee is a bit squishy. That has been a common complaint that I've heard. I mean, I don't know if it's a complaint, but a common observation. It's called Door Kicker. This is the Door Kicker build. So it's primarily physical. I don't really have any crit built into it. I did throw out, since I had some lightning damage on here and there wasn't a clear consensus. You see, when I crafted this item yesterday, we had a lot of people in chat from both Twitch and YouTube telling me what I should put on here. So finally, I just was like, I'm going to put on this soul core and I'm going to put on this lightning damage and I'm going to move on. So we're primarily doing physical damage with armor piercing rounds and velocity. And then we also use explosive grenades, which are elemental, right? We convert 80% of physical damage over to fire damage. We also have the lightning damage on here. So we're just going around and we're just hosing everything down with the AP rounds, and we pop them with the high velocity, man. The big game hunting.
Go on. Go on. As expected.
I watch a lot of PoE 1, but I don't play myself. I think physical builds want flat physical damage and physical damage, and skill points to scale physical damage. So we didn't get the physical on here. That's I obviously wanted physical. We got percent physical, and then we got lightning. Now what lightning does, and then we also got increased elemental damage with attacks. Because what we started is we started with a base that gave us +7 to level of all projectile skills. And then we put if it was flat physical, it would be cool, but lightning has a purpose. All right, lightning has a purpose, because with lightning, you get the ability to apply shock, and when you apply shock, the enemies take 20% more damage. Is it a more multiplier, or is it just 20% increase? Yeah, right there. That guy's shot. Boom. And it's spread. So I got a couple options here. I could just completely respec my build to an elemental build, or I could just live with it and keep playing the game. So, or I can get a different weapon. I suppose there's always another option, but I opted to just keep playing. It was a DPS increase over what I had. And there we go. Keep on keeping on. That's right, old Stig. Well, also, like yesterday, I don't know how long. I was just gonna like I don't know what happened with the craft, but we hadn't even played, and everybody was throwing in, that was trying to help out, throwing in ideas. So I think we spent like an hour on the craft yesterday, like crafting that bow, because people were like, "Oh wait, hold up, you should do this." Kirk over on YouTube, he actually popped in and was like, here's some exalts, go buy some so we just spent all this time trying to gather the materials to finally craft the bow that I was just gonna do in a couple minutes, and we did it all as like a stream. It was cool, but then like after a little bit, I'm like, dude, we haven't even played anything, and we've spent over an hour just collecting everything. So that's why I was just like, I don't care, equip it, start playing. T6 physical. Now we need to buy those splinters. Well, how many more remain? One. We can buy these splinters.
This'll get him.
Thank God. Another abyss. Last one was so annoying. They put it in the freaking boss room. That's very nice. I might be dead. This guy is fast. Volatile plants, really?
Better than coin.
Crystal Depths. Let's go.
Not today. One down. Who's next?
Give me those materials. Oh, hey, how's it going? We could be friends. Let's talk about this. I can't move, please. Got you now, bitch. Oh! Give me that tablet. Oh! That's what I wanted. Yeah, that was funny. That kicks us out though, right? Yeah. Dude, it's like none of my shots could hit that guy. Oh wow.
My time has come. Now you die! Burn, oppressors! Burn, oppressors! Wait a second. Right in the eye!
Dang! Dude, it was just like literally like full health gone.
My time has come. Now you die! Burn, oppressors! Breathe it in! Slow down! Forza Maradona!
Stay away from that attack.
Burn, oppressors! Burn, oppressors!
Jeez. Started doing the whole running at me like.
Gotta stay quick on my feet.
That scream though, scary. Yeah, seriously.
My feet.
Gotta check some chat.
What is it? A useful trade.
Recover life equal to 16% of the mana flax. Okay.
Time is of the essence.
Yeah, I kind of need these in case I take that damage. Stash it for now.
Yes? Hello.
All right, guys. I know I usually stream longer than this, but I'm gonna try and get some Uber done tonight. So I got some stuff I got to do first before that can happen. So I'm gonna end for tonight. Thank you so much for being here. If you're over here on Twitch, if you're over here on YouTube, I'm just gonna get out of here. So go say hi to other people for me. Thank you so much for being here. You guys have a good one. I'll be back again tomorrow. We'll be streaming some more Path of Exile. And then I'm going to be checking out Diablo 4 because Paladin, I told you I left Diablo 4 to go play Last Epoch because they had Paladin. Paladin's now on Diablo 4. So that'll probably be starting on Monday. So tomorrow will be our last PoE 2 stream for a little bit. Anyway, you guys take care. Peace out.